Here's where the track wheel went. Little wire to the power supply probably would have been there. This is where the power supply, it was sad, but I have no idea what happened to it. It just grew legs and disappeared. I haven't used these cars in a good while. I know one of them, I think this is, yeah, this heavy thing. This is definitely the engine. Oh man, this thing got some weight to it. Now they still do make some of these, although this one I know for sure is a runoff type thing. They do make them with the DCC, but this is kind of rare because it doesn't have the DCC in it. Like I said, this thing is heavy, so this definitely better be the engine. Yeah, this is the car right here. This is light, but the cars do light up. So I will be taking the engine out. I'm going to run it. I know one of the couplers is messed up on one of the cars. I don't know which one. Slowly pull that out. Yeah, these cars are very, very light. Oh, look at the detail on that. These are some of the best trains I ever, actually these are the best trains I ever bought, which is why I never really used them. But I'm giving up all of my HO for a price. I'm not giving these away for cheap. I know I paid $400, so since I don't have anything here, this was, actually I think it's what, $500 or something when I got this years ago Christmas. So I'm going to take a car. I'm going to take the engine and test it out. Hopefully we can get it all in one video. Okay. And if I don't trip on the tracks. I mean, a little bit closer to the ground. And let's see how this thing runs. Okay, I should not have that at full power. Yes, this thing runs very fast and it does derail. Something I do kind of hate about trains sometimes. But on the tracks is not easy. Okay. Okay, finally got that big guy to run on the track and not derail. I don't think this track is the right radius of turn for the car. That's why it keeps making that little squealing noise. And I cannot make it go all the way at max speed, because if it does, it'll just fall off the tracks. Okay, so now you got to see the car, the engine doing some running. Now you probably wondering, why am I sticking the car on there with no engine? It's pretty simple. You turn this light off. See? Thing about these is that they light up. Now, if this was DCC, it lights up when you don't have throttle on. So since this is DCC, that's why I took the engine off the track. So I'm going to be selling this with the track that it came with, which is in that box. But since I still do have the regular box, I'm actually going to be taking out that plastic box and I'm going to be putting it in a stock box. And that is the acela engine and car. So now I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them back in their packaging. Make sure I get a real good grip on that engine, because that thing is heavy. The engine is the only real heavy thing at this set. And it runs good, it's quiet. It has a good decent amount of power at low range. I mean, this is really when Bachmann started making these things really good. So that's it for this video. This is where I'll see you. Make sure you click that like button and subscribe. Okay, so got back up here, and I'm about to put these cars back in to the holes that they belong into. Two beautiful engines. This is the front of the box with the amount of the cord getting in the way. It's a beautiful train set. One of the best that Bachmann has made. Oh, let me show you another detail that this engine does. These things come up. Like that, go down. This is a very beautiful set. It's not 100% realistic, because I think in real life the car is actually self-propelled. I know the L trains, they operate that way. I'm assuming this one operates the same way in real life. So in real life, you got two main engines, and you would have the cars that are propelled by themselves. Now, one of these, I don't know which one, but one of them does have a broken piece on it. Is it this one? It probably might be this one. Because, yeah, this is that one. This is the one I just pulled out. You see how that pulls back on its own. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in to their respective spots. This one sits, this little thing, this is sideways like that. Try to keep as much of the original packaging as possible, especially if you plan on selling it. If I wasn't planning on selling this, I probably would have thrown the box out. But since this is a good piece of Bachmann right here, if you're a Bachmann fan of their HO lines, I recommend getting this train if you could ever find it. And I doubt you're going to be able to find it for cheap unless it's completely trashed. Yeah, I doubt I'm not selling mine for cheap. I barely use this thing. The only thing that's missing really from the set is just the power supply. I still got the track and everything. Okay, and this will really be all for this video. So, hope you enjoyed it. Click like, subscribe. If anyone wants to buy this, let me know, because I got somebody who wants to. I got two guys that are interested in buying this. Two guys I know that want to buy this, so I'm not selling this for anything less than $400. I did pay $500, but like I said, since I don't have it all down there, that's why I'm taking $100 off. Because if I would have everything, especially the power supply, because the power supply came in was very good, because I actually used this on the track with its own power supply, and if you use it on its track with its own power supply, it is beautiful. It is a hell of a machine. Like I said, I highly recommend getting this. Not just because I'm selling it, but if you see somebody else who's selling it, grab it. If you're an HO train guy, this is a must-have. This is not DCC, but I think Bachmann does make this without DCC. No. They make it with DC. That's what I meant to say. They still make it with the DCC, but this is not the one with the DCC. This is the one without. So if you're looking for the one without the DCC, that actually might be a hard find, because I know when they made these, they were in a limited production. Probably because they were planning on making the DCC a couple of years later. So click that like button, subscribe. If you're interested in buying, I might be putting this on eBay. You know, give me a price, leave it down below, and we could do some business. But like I said, that's if nobody buys this. If somebody buys it, I'm still going to put this on YouTube, but I'm going to leave in the description bar that it has been purchased when it gets purchased. See you later.